detective is waiting in Jimmy's car for Jimmy when Jimmy finishes killing Don Converse.
Okay.
He's all done. He's got his gun. He's packed up his shit. He's going back to his car. Detective is waiting in the back seat. Detective says, "Hey, Jimmy." Jimmy reacts by turning around and shooting him, but not fatally. He shoots him in a way that it takes him a few minutes to die. And during his bleeding out, he...
I like being shot in the face, though.
Sure, he's bleeding out from the face.
Oh, shot in the face.
Oh, man, shot in the face. Or just like, because it's a submachine gun, shot all over the whole body.
Yeah.
You're just covered in bullet holes, but like Sean Connery in The Untouchables, you're inexplicably still alive for like an hour and a half. And you have a real hard time talking, because you're full of bullet holes.
And you shot my jaw off.
Yeah, but this is when all of the stuff comes out. Like
that's when the...
I'm dying? Like I get a good dying monologue?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. The impassioned death monologue.
So what is the detective telling him?
Well, I mean, I guess it would have something to do with the crew. It would probably have something... You could probably segue into it from, what are you doing in my car? Why are you in my car? Like, why would you just sneak up on me like that?
So it's fine that if he kills the detective for accidentally, and then you just see the film crew,
the detective would spill the beans about the film crew during his bleeding.
What does that get us as a story? If he spills the beans about the film
I don't know,
crew?
It just gets us a dead detective in an interesting way.
Well, but the plot, it forwards the plot and it skips Jimmy's discovery of the film crew. Which I think is important because what we want to do is take Jimmy back to the... Well, we want to take Jimmy back to the headquarters and him realize... Like, I like that he gets there and he realizes, what the fuck am I... This film crew was working for them the whole time. I'm going to have a fucking word with Don, with Brentford about this, blah, blah, blah. Sends him up to the top. Now, otherwise, it's more of a slow burn where, he learns about the film crew and then he... methodically would kind of plot his what he would do instead of being more impassioned and berserk about it. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, so if he kills the detective accidentally, and the detective starts to lament his own role in the grand plot.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've died for this, or whatever.
Yeah.
And Jimmy's like, what do you mean? Mm-hmm. And the detective, because he's dying, has nothing to lose, and tells the truth about the film crew and so maybe there would be a hint of the film crew prior to this, but it wouldn't be confirmed in Jimmy's mind. So prior to him getting into his car and accidentally killing the detective, he finds some tapes or a microphone or something that says property of WFMU.
WWFU.
Yeah, and he accidentally kills the detective. Just from just the scare, kills the detective. The detective is, he spouts out the whole secret about the whole plot. And that's what gets Jimmy to want to go up to the jungle tower and take vengeance on
Right. So I think the difference is that if he follows the film crew to the tower and arrives there, he puts the pieces together and goes, oh shit, they've been filming the whole time. I'm going to have a fucking confrontation right now. In the other way that you're talking about it, he learns all of this stuff at the house, doesn't have to rush or anything, and he would take his time.
Gives him the time to put the makeup on the face and put the knife between the teeth and go Rambo style into the jungle and attack.
See, I think I like him putting the pieces together himself.
Okay.
Instead of having it be delivered to him
by a dying
guy, by a Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, and how are you gonna nix your own detective out of the stripper costume thing? That was your idea.
That is pretty funny.
You could still do it where he shoots the hooker and then unzips while he's dying.
I like that it
sees a zipper hanging.
How could I know? How could I know that?
I like that it's like you shouldn't have killed that kid. You went off the list without permission, and this kid wasn't doing anything to you. Because the other guy was the blackmailer, right? So the blackmailer's a bad guy. He killed the bad guy. I think it's acceptable. And then you went off the list by killing this sub-delivery kid. And, if once they find out about this, you're going to be in big trouble. I don't know, we might have to rediscuss the terms of the contract or something and blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, that's if they find out about it. What do you mean if they find... Hey, Jimmy, stop pointing that thing at me. I'm going to point it at you because you're the only one that saw this happen, and if I kill you, then no one's going to see it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, Jimmy, no. He dies. Then, and then, like, what's that microphone or whatever? And then you see some people run and get into a car and speed off. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm going to find out who that is. You jump in the car, you follow them as fast as you can, and then you wind up, after all these crazy turns and car chase, all this stuff, you pull up in front of WWFU, and you're like, they went inside? What is going on? Like, it's this mysterious thing, too. So you're kind of led through this thing like, what the hell? You get there, you go inside, you get up to the thing, you're like, Brentford, there's a camera crew that followed me, that taped me doing that last murder. Oh, what do you mean, a camera crew? You know, are you feeling okay, Jimmy? You know?
I feel like it does.
At that point, he'd just be like, "Oh, so now you know."
Yeah, maybe he would.
When
right.
Jimmy appears to kill Brentford, he either has to have snuck in or have been invited in.
I think he's allowed in
just
for sure.
Okay, yeah.
He's allowed in
just
because
stumble his
they
way
want
out
him
there
to do that.
to kill Brentford in the end.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like we're
Brentford
losing the Brentford in the end.
Yeah. I think we're thinking too much.
We're losing the drama of Brentford giving the real secret.
Well, no, because Brentford's going to give the secret. We're not having a detective give the secret at all.
Right, yeah, that's what
He's putting the pieces together. He gets there, and Brentford's like, well, I'm glad you figured it out, Jimmy, but you're part of a whole new style of television. Mm-hmm. Something that we have never done before, something called reality TV.
So when Jimmy gets up to the penthouse, Brentford thinks, well, he's here, he's figured it out. But Jimmy should have not figured it out.
Right, Jimmy should have not figured it out.
He's there for different reasons.
Yes.
A murder of passion.
Right.
And he's
the
not thinking about
the reveal of the secrets stops him, though.
Who do you
makes
think
him
it
go
was
like,
that you were chasing in that van all the way back to
Right.
We don't necessarily have to have Jimmy discovering the TV crew. Just
he doesn't need to know.
He
it's
just knows
people
he's chasing people
Right.
with equipment back to the
Exactly.
studio building.
Exactly.
He gets up there and there's Brentford.
Yes.
Maybe he gets trapped in like an express elevator to the top. So he's not trying to get to the top at all. He's just trying to follow the people in the van.
Yeah.
He ends up back with Brentford. And that's, it would have to be like the Emperor a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because Brentford would have to know a little bit what's about to happen to him. So he would have to be almost inviting Jimmy to do him in.
Right.
Which is still cool. I mean, it's cool.
Uh-huh.
It's cool whether or not Jimmy is the one who knows the true secret or Brentford. I like the idea that Brentford is like, yes,
I think
this is what it's all about.
Yes,
so
exactly.
do it, kill me.
Exactly. Exactly. And if you don't like it, then kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it, Jimmy. You have the power in your hands right now. And then maybe he hooks him up to a very elaborate reverse pit in the pendulum. Makes him go suffer through this elaborate torture.
Swinging slowly downward.
I told you could have just done this quickly.
Where did you find that giant fixed blade?
I like the thought of like him knocking you out first and you having that conversation to come to be
While he's swinging?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That works.
I don't know if that makes as much sense, though, for Jimmy.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, we'll work on those beats, but I think we should record this now so that you have a little freedom to run out.
I'm good. I'm not.
Are you skipping it?
Yeah.
Did the whole cousin, second mother bit turn you off on that? I'll do it. Tell them you're busy doing art. That always works.
I say every
art
Sunday
never
from
dies.
noon to 8, I record.
Yeah.
And it's not like me just working by myself or other people are relying on me. So
Yeah.
Well, I heard in
Sunday
Radio
from
Land
noon to
that you
8.
have two deaths.
Yeah.
You have the death wherein...
Every Sunday from 8 to 10.
I usually get one in though.
What were you
You
saying?
have two deaths. The death where you die, your body dies, and then the other death wherein someone says your name for the last time.
Oh, right.
So as long as you keep saying this person's name every so often, your mom should be fine.
What?
Yeah, I missed that.
It's a weird thing. I don't remember where I heard that, but the time that somebody says your name for the last time
That's
is
when you're truly
that's
dead.
your true death.
Like
yeah.
Hook.
Is it like, oh yeah,
The
okay,
fairies.
yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Keep clapping.
Gotta keep clapping. Gotta keep clapping. And that is the bonus content for this week.
Yeah.